That time is 8:33 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, September 11th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Tuesday morning, September 11th, 2018. Hey, good morning to you all on this lovely Tuesday morning, September 11th, 2018. It is 8:34 a.m. and it's 73 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:34 is Hurricane Florence is a Category 4 storm expected against straight. We'll have more of that coming up on the weather segment of Peter Channel Morning News in a couple of minutes. Anderson Cooper pulls apart Sarah Sanders' latest Trump defense. John Bolton threatens ICC with U.S. sanctions against the criminal court will close PLO office in Washington. New York Jets say defense lose suffered signals in the round of a 48-17 win over the Detroit Lions in Monday Night Football. And in the other Monday Night Football game, the LA Rams spoil John Gruden's return to the Oakland Raiders as a coach with a 33-13 win over the Oakland Raiders. Alex Trebek surprised Jeopardy Beard throws Fed to their hairy debate. New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox, the Houston Astros affiliate annoyed over Indians trade for Josh Donaldson. DeSantis knocks Caleb over the Commodore sub-C4 as uh-oh state. Trump's economy is warned, but the universities around him are dragging it out. LAPD video shows female officer being shot at point blank range during traffic stop before his partner kills suspect. Jim Scannell calls that ex-Trump's official talking point. U.S. decision to shut PLO office denies Palestinians as people. Trump receives warm letter from Kim Jong-un about new summit. Penalty players and praise for stop knife attack. U.S. white sanctions against Chinese officials over Muslim detention camps. Not man sensitive 2016 assault of girlfriend. Officers ID the fatal shooting involving Pawtucket police. Cisco chief new U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods would be fairly significant for us. Chancellor shares tip as best scripts 2 colors for lineup to simplify production. 10 years after Lehman's bankruptcy, these are the big lessons for investors. Look at that stocks now. Down 59 47 at 25, 57.07. SP 5 up 5.45, 27.53. The Nasdaq up 362 at 79, 24.16. Funding for police in Britain has fallen in recent years and it has limited the ability of authorities to fight crime, new report said on Tuesday. MSF over. One of the migrants killed at shipwreck off Libyan coast. North and South Korea at a joint excavate at Egypt Palace site. South Korea struggles to track forward passengers as enemy arms alert. South Korea President Moon Jae-in calls for a bold decision by the U.S. and North Korea to take the currently stalled nuclear talks forward. Or organizers of a queer festival for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people in the South Korea state police did not do enough to curb violence. Kim Jong-un held a special concert on honor of a top Chinese envoy attended North Korea's national anniversary. President Trump and his First Lady, Melania Trump, will attend a memorial service at the noon Flight 93 Memorial at Shakespeare, Pennsylvania, Tuesday. And speaking of 9/11 memorials, there's going to be a 9:55 a.m. brief memorial at the Norton Fire Department. Pennsylvania ends 12-day prison lockdown after staff reported drug contamination. Edinburgh, 55-year-old Edinburgh woman has pleaded innocent of drug peddling charges stemming from a raid at her home in July. Quincy's new middle school will have a new name. Pluto's most heavily the planet and should never been downgraded, say some scientists. Scientists find three bizarre new sea creatures in the pitch black part of the Pacific Ocean. SpaceX's Falcon 9 launches on top of the polluter of a flame and erases home on a drone ship. Astronomers have detected and started 72 new mystery radio bursts from space. Greenville County resident first confirmed West Nile virus death. Converse doing manufactured of oxygen cancer for deceptive market campaign. Peter Channel News time is 8:39 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox will be taking out the Toronto Blue Jays in the first of a 3-game series at Fenway Park. And tonight, the Norton Lessers volleyball team will have a game against the Edinburgh Bombers, game time 6:30 p.m. New York Jets linebacker Jared Lee says team knew everything but line singles plays. Derek Carr is going to lose sleep over some of the dumbest plays of the Rangers' late collapse versus the Raiders. At right on time, Boise State football is supposed to be full of straight for huge tilt to Oklahoma State. And Packers, Aaron Rodgers makes a turnaround. Peter Childers time, 8:30 on this Tuesday morning. And it is time now for our Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby! Let's start off on the MBT with Orange Express delays up to 5 minutes. Northbound due to earlier signal problem at Back Bay. And on the commuter rail, Greenbush train 076 750 and midbound this morning. Greenbush is up on 10:50 minutes past due to late around the outbound train. Havel train 208 735 inbound is on for 5-10 minutes past between Winchester Center and North Station. And the fares they are looking good. Okay, take a look at highways and byways in New England in Rhode Island. 95 southbound side, it's slow for a particular oriented downtown Providence. 95 northbound side, so between Walking Island and downtown Providence. 295 southbound side, so between Justin Island and downtown Creston. 295 the northbound side, so between Warwick and Creston. 146 on the both ends of the spectrum says we're on North Smithfield, Rhode Island. 99 northbound side, so between 146 and Lincoln Island. 122 and not Woonsocket, Rhode Island. 95 northbound side, so between Adamant Island, Route 128 and Kenton. 24 the northbound side, it is slow between Taunton all the way down to Route 128 and to Route 3 on the northbound side, so between 53 and Hanover down to Braintree Split. Both ends of 128 inspect them between the Braintree Split down to 24 and Kenton. 128 on southbound side, inspect them for the split down to 95 and Kenton. 128 on the northbound side, so between Route 1 and Northern down to Route 20 Waltham. 128 on the southbound side, it is so between Route 1 and Peabody all the way down to Route 2 in Lexington and Summer Expressway. Both ends inspect up for the Braintree Split down to the Mass Pike 93 northbound side, it is so between Mass Pike, oh yeah, it is Zigbridge and downtown Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is slow between Grafton all the way down to the Southeastern Expressway and downtown Boston. Mass Pike westbound side, so between Long Airport down to South Boston and westbound backed up around Newton Corner. 93 southbound side, it is slow from Salem direction, all right, it is Zigbridge and downtown Boston. Route 3 is southbound side, so between 495 and Old out of Route 128 in Burlington. 495 on the southbound side, so between Havel down to Westford, and 495 on the northbound side, so 2 in Littleton. 495 on the eastbound side, it is 290 eastbound side, sort of November stretch. 485 on the northbound side, so between 16 and Milford out of the Route 9 and Westport. And 290 eastbound side, so between 146 out of Route 9 and Worcester. Peter Childers time, 8:42 on this Tuesday morning. And it's time now for a weather report. Radar satellite loop shows some patchy rain showers that lie from Newport right down to Plymouth, Massachusetts, and right around Provincetown and stretching off. And it's raining heavily from much of Maine, raining lightly from western New Maine and up in the north central Hampshire out of 7 Vermont and east central tip of New York. Temperature spread, it's in the 70s, upper 60s, low 70s in southeastern Massachusetts and coastal Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut, in the 60s and much of Boston vicinity and Providence vicinity in Connecticut and 50s to low 60s in western portions of Massachusetts and central portions of Massachusetts, and it's in the upper 50s to low 60s in southern Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. Right now, it is 65 degrees, that temperature with humidity at 98%, 2.65 degrees, barometer 3.11 inches, wide soil, winds west of its sky. Alright. The latest on Florence. Still a category 4 storm, 1 to 3 mile per hour. Winds back to say winds of 130 miles an hour. Central location 26.4 and off, 64.6 to the west, moving west northwest at 15 miles an hour. And reconnaissance aircraft finds Florence as weakened slightly, west driven and expected to begin later in the day. And storm surge warning issued for the east coast of the United States and the Mid-Eastern Beach, South Carolina, northward to the North Carolina, Virginia border, including the Pamlico and Albemarle Sounds. And Hurricane watch addition for the east coast of the United States from East Beach, South Carolina, northward to the North Carolina, Virginia border, including the public court, Albemarle Sands, and storm surge watch in effect for East Beach, South Carolina, to the North Carolina, Virginia border, Albemarle and public coast Sands, including the New England Public River, and the hurricane watch in effect for East Beach, South Carolina, to the North Carolina, Virginia border, Albemarle and public coast Sands. There is else in the southeastern United States that should monitor the progress of flood. Additional watches may be required later today. At 8 a.m. Minnesota time, the center of Hurricane Florence was located at latitude 26.5 to the north, latitude 64.6 to the west, and Florence is moving toward the northwest near 50 miles an hour, west northwestward motion with a slight increase in force speed expected during the next couple of days. On the forecast track, the center of Florence will move into the southwestern Atlantic Ocean between Bermuda and the Bahamas, but Wednesday and approach the coast of North Carolina or South Carolina on Thursday. Report from the First Minister Unit Hurricane Hunter aircraft indicate that maximum say winds to east near 130 miles an hour gusts. However, Florence is still a Category 4 hurricane on South Pacific hurricane wind scale. We serve is forecast to occur during the next day, so Florence is expected to become extremely dangerous major hurricane for Thursday night. Hurricane force winds exceed over 40 miles an hour from the center, tossed force winds exceed over 150 miles an hour. Data from the Wisconsin aircraft indicate that minimum center pressure 950 millibars. Hazards affecting land storm surge are a combination of dangerous storm surge and the tides will cause normally dry areas that are close to be flooded by weather waters moving inland from the shoreline. The water is potential to breach the fall heights above ground, and the peak surge occurs at a time high tide. It just reaches the Merrill's Inlet 2 to 4 feet. Merrill's Inlet to Cape Fear 4 to 6 feet. Cape Fear to Cape Lookout. It could have News and Pamlico River 6 to 12 feet, and Cape Lookout to Cook Island 5 to 8 feet, and Cook Island and North Carolina, Virginia border 3 to 5 feet. The deepest water will occur along the immediate coast of the areas of onshore winds will surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. The surge will flooding depends on the relative timing of the surge and the tidal cycle that can vary greatly over the short distances. For information specific area, please see products issued by the local and National Weather Service Forecast Office. And for this expected to reduce total rainfall accumulation of 15-20 inches as a maximum of 30 inches near Florence to track over the portions of North Carolina, Virginia, and North and South Carolina. And for Saturday, this rainfall may produce light rain and flash flooding, and hurricane conditions are possible with the watch area by late Thursday and Thursday night, with tropical conditions are possible by Thursday morning. The swells journey by floods are affecting Bermuda and portions of the U.S. East Coast. The swells likely to cause light rain and certain recurring conditions. Please consult products from your local web office. Forecast goes like this. Today, scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible 1 p.m. Punch for 1 p.m. west, most skies for 81 degrees, and southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour, chest pressure 40%. Never mind 3 10 quarter inch, possible possible thunderstorm for tonight. A scattered showers and thunderstorms may after 5 a.m. Punch after 9 8 p.m. west. Mostly skies about 67 degrees, light to wind, chest pressure to 30%. New reminds less than 7 inch, possible thunderstorms for Wednesday. Check the shots and thunderstorms, patch go west, cost about 73 degrees, and copy coming northeast around 6 miles in the afternoon, chest pressure 40%. Never mind 3 10 quarter inch, possible thunderstorm for Wednesday. Check the shots and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Then a shots possibly a thunderstorm between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. Then at check the shots and thunderstorms after 5 a.m. Sometimes storms produce every in patch west, cost about 64 degrees, and commonly coming. Chest patient 6%. New very much between 10 good minutes. Possible thunderstorms for Thursday. Chest the shot being for 10 a.m. Patch about for 10 miles. Mostly cost about 74 degrees. And covering coming northeast wind 5 miles after the chest patient 30%. Friday, mostly cost about 62 degrees. For Friday, partly cost about 78 about 59 degrees. For Sunday, most sunny partly cost about 81 about 61 degrees. And for Monday, parts that's coming 88 degrees. And that's gonna get for the Peter Channel Morning News that. On this Monday morning, September 11th, 2018, viewers, hope you have a good morning, good positive Tuesday. Hope you have a good day.